Gibson. You can call me Tag for short, and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of a seafood boil with some Dungeness crab legs, some eggs, and potatoes. I have celery, I have corn and cucumber and some lemon, and of course the Blove sauce. So I was gonna do a different sauce, but I really wanted to try the Dungeness crab legs with this sauce because this is the first time I have tried Dungeness crab. So yeah, I wanted to try it with this sauce. So let's say a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking me up this morning and allowing me to see a brand new day. God, thank you for the viewers who are watching. Protect them, keep them safe and healthy during this time. God, keep them encouraged and bless me to put a smile on their face. In Jesus' name I pray, amen, amen. All right, I'm gonna dig in because I just can't wait to try this crab. So let's see, I think there's one already here that's broken. So this looks a lot different. It has like little like hair on it, you see? It's interesting. So I'm very curious to try it out. Let's see. Thought I could break it right off the bat. Let's try the claw. I'm not having very, oh, this is like tough shells. They're like, ooh, these are not easy to crack compared to snow crab. Wow. All right, let's see. So far, so good. Try this out. All right, I'm gonna put some lemon on here. I know you can't really see the sauce, but here it is. It's pretty good. Maybe I'm just not good at it. Next, I want to try a king crab because I have not had a king crab either. I've only had a snow crab. All right, I'm going to try it in the sauce. Whew. I think I like snow crab better. The snow crab is definitely sweeter. This one definitely needs a sauce. Egg. Cucumber. So this time I did the gold potatoes. Instead of the red. My celery. I like the celery in this sauce. I got the drip. Drip, drip. I got the drip. Drip, drip. Ooh, look at that. Mmm. Never fails, my lipstick comes off. How do y'all get y'all's lipstick to stay on? Maybe a certain brand will stay on better than others. Yeah, I definitely like snow crab better. For sure. Dungeness crab, it's okay. The sauce makes it good. But I feel like snow crab, you can eat it with just like butter and it's good. This one needs a sauce like this. Needs like a flavorful sauce like this. I don't think I would enjoy it if I didn't have this sauce. Or another flavorful sauce. So yeah, this one definitely needs a flavorful sauce like this to enjoy it. Come on, meat. I want to order some deshelled crab because, you know, I just want to sit and eat it. Like it's fun to eat crab in a way because you can just be messy and have at it. But sometimes you just want to eat it and not have to work for it. Let somebody else do the work. Let somebody else do the work. At least every so often, you know. Just every now and then, somebody else could do the work, right? And that's what I think. All right, I give up on that one. I'll eat the other part of my potato. All right, let's dig into this corn. Need my spoon now. The corn is like one of my favorite things in the sauce too. So today I wanted to talk a little bit, but I'm eating a little bit first. Drip. Ooh. All right. I feel like these Dungeness crabs right here are a tease because they don't really have a lot of meat in them. You're teasing me. They look hefty. Want some? I could just eat this with eggs, corn, cucumbers, and celery. You don't even have to have the meat. That would be a good meal. Corn. Yummy. So good. So good. I got you. This is so not attractive, you guys. I always feel like I have to dance when it's good. Do you guys do that? Okay. So now that I've gotten some eating out of the way, I want to talk to my 30-something single ladies. Married ladies, you can stay tuned and chime in. Maybe you can help us out. Maybe. So, are y'all dating? 30-something women, are y'all dating? Specifically, the 30-somethings who have, I feel like I have something in my teeth. Specifically, the 30-somethings who have careers. Lemonade. I got some water too. Especially the women who are 30-something and have careers. Are you dating? And if you're dating, like, how do you meet the person that you're dating? Like, how did y'all meet? Like, was it randomly? Did you intentionally go out looking to meet someone, like through online dating? Like, how did y'all meet? And I'm asking this question because people always ask, not always, but eventually when people like kind of meet you and they kind of get to know you and they think you're a good person, they think you're cute or whatever, they'll say, why are you not married? And I'm not just talking about like men asking single women this. I'm talking about like just people, like family members and whoever it might be, coworkers. They'll ask like, why are you not married? Like, you're attractive, you have a career, why are you not married? So I always say, I don't know. You tell me. Now think about it. It's not everybody's goal to be married. Not everybody like has had a childhood dream of being a wife. That's really not everybody, and I think some people don't get it. I think for me, I've always wanted to be a wife, but I want it to be the right time and with the right person, not just because, like, you know, I really don't want to get married and have to go through a divorce. I really don't. And it's not knocking anyone who's had to get a divorce, because sometimes people really change and you have to get a divorce. Like, it's not something where you could stay in it, and it's not even healthy to stay in a poisonous marriage. But I just don't want to go through that. But the thing about it is, you don't know that that's going to happen. Like, you don't get married thinking, oh, I'm probably going to get divorced. Like, I mean, at least most people don't. I mean, you have people that think about it, and that's why they get the prenups and all that stuff, because you know that it's possible. So I just wonder, like, y'all comment below. Are y'all dating? If you're dating, how did you meet the person you dating? Or are you a multi-dater? Are you dating multiple people? I want to do like just a day where I talk about that, like to date one person or to multi-date. That is the question. So I don't know, I just have a lot of questions because I think I'm at a point now where I do want to be in a serious relationship that is working toward being married. Though I feel like, guys, I'm 37 and people are like, what? Sometimes they're like, what? You're 37? And the thing about it, I don't feel like I'm a ticking time bomb or anything like that, but I do know that reality says when it comes to having children and things like that, that it's better if you're not so old. And I know that people have children in their late 30s and even 40s, and I mean, you hear about people having it at 50. But I really prefer not to, if I can help it. But I don't want to rush and just be with the wrong person just because I want to have a child. Or, and the thing about it, I've just now, in my late 30s, I've just now kind of been wanting to be a mother. Like, for a long time, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to be. And it wasn't anything that I was like, oh, I'm having baby fever. But I've been having baby fever, y'all. I've been seeing babies. And I'm like, oh, I want a baby. But I want the baby with the right person. And I feel like it's hard to date right now because at my age, at 37, I really like to date men that are in my age range, like around the same age as me, or maybe even slightly older, not like ridiculously older, but you know, within, I would say as a 37-year-old that I would be like wanting to date within the range of 35 to 45, because that puts me like, you know, in a pretty good range for me. But I feel like at this age, people are really like grinding, you know? You're not at the start of your career, and you might be like, there's some people who took a bit longer to get a start in their career. But for me, I'm in the middle of my career. And I'll talk about that in another video, but I'm kind of in the middle of my career. Like, I've worked in one career field for long enough to where you could consider me like seasoned, like where I can actually give advice and help others who are just entering the field. So, and when I'm meeting men, like I meet so many men. Sorry, that was funny. But when I'm meeting men sometimes, whenever that happens, they're kind of in the same boat for the most part. I mean, you have some people, like I said, that got a late start. But they're in the middle of their careers. Or even further along if they're a little older than me. But they're further along in their careers and they're grinding, y'all. Like, they're spending so much time working there. They're chasing the bag. They're trying to secure their future and have early retirements. And I get it. Like, I get that for sure. But it also makes it hard to date men like that. Because their schedules. They're working all day. And I'm working all day, but so sometimes, I get home and I want to relax. And then they're grinding all day and not really keeping in contact sometimes, or just like so busy that they won't stop to like even have a chat with you or whatever it might be. That by the time they want to hang out, you're like in for the night or over it or whatever it might be, whatever the issue might be. But I don't know, it just, I think, makes it a little hard for dating. And it's like, you should be grinding, you should be working hard. But on the other hand, you have to make time if you want to ever get to a point of marriage. Like, you gotta make time to spend time with the person, because I don't know about y'all ladies, but time is important to me. Like, spending quality time, like hanging out, sitting together, watching a movie, cuddling, once you get to that point of knowing where you want to cuddle. Going out on a date, like getting dressed up and going out on a date. Like, you only live once. And I'm not saying that I have to be like spoiled every weekend and go out every weekend, but it's fun to get dressed up and go out with your man. And you want people to see you with your man, especially when you're really feeling him. Like, you want people to see you with him. You want to be seen with them. You want to go out and look good together, have a good time, laugh, have some cocktails, eat some nice dinner that neither one of you had to slave over cooking, and you could just go enjoy the meal and talk to each other, not have to clean up the dishes after. And then you have the days where you want to stay in and cook together and hang out at home and just talk. You have those days. You have the times where you want to go just take a walk. If you live near the beach, go take a walk near the beach or by the lake or just in the park or just in your neighborhood. Or you might just want to go like to a movie and have some popcorn and then hang out after, have some coffee and talk about the movie together. Like, you want that experience of dating, because when you get married and you have kids, yeah, you can still have date nights, but it gets a lot different. Because when your kids are young, they have to be a focus for you. So it gets tricky trying to date. And I don't know. I don't think it's wrong to want like someone's time, to spend time with them. To me, that's how you get to know each other, and that's how you get to see their mannerisms, and they get to see your mannerisms. And you learn a lot of things about each other that you can't learn over the phone. And I think going out on dates is important because also you want to see how they interact with people. Like, even like they should want to see how I interact with people, and I want to see how they interact with people. So if we go to a restaurant, I want to see how they treat the waitresses. Are they patient or impatient? If our food is a little bit too late, you can learn about people's patience. Do they get angry quickly? Annoyed? Can they loosen up? Do they like to dance? Do they get nervous in certain social situations? You don't learn that by being in the house all the time or just being with that person only. You learn that by interacting and meeting their friends. You meet them meeting your friends, and you meeting their family, them meeting your family eventually, like not right away, of course, but I think that's how you learn about people. So you don't want to just be hanging out like in your house with the person all the time. You want to have those social interactions. That's how you learn about people, and you want to see how they act in other situations with other people. Going to work out together. There's so much. Just going to get some ice cream, going to a coffee shop, going to a museum, going to walk in a botanical garden, or going to a comedy show, going to a concert, going to wine tasting. There's so much that you can do. And that's the point. You want to have a life partner, someone you can do things with. If we're just in the house all the time, or we never go and date, it's like, why am I even with you? Because I mean, I could hang in the house by myself and I'll be fine, because I'm an introvert naturally. So I can be in the house by myself, fine, watching TV. I don't need a partner for that. So, I mean, I enjoy relaxing and stuff too, but I'm just saying, when you have a partner, you want to partner together and do things. It's like you have the two of you, so you don't have to be in the house all the time. You have someone to go enjoy things with. A lot of times you may not want to go see to the show, or you may not go here because you don't have anyone to go with, because like if you have friends that are married, or their schedules can't always go and do things with you or whatever, you have someone to do it with, a life partner. So who are y'all dating? How are y'all handling it? I'm talking to my ladies, 30 and over, my 30-somethings. Woo! All right, guys. I'm not going to eat all these potatoes. Yeah, so I am done for the day. I'll probably have a smoothie later, because I like making like fruit veggie smoothies, so I'll probably have that later. It was great eating with all of you. I hope you enjoyed the video. 30-somethings, comment below. Like, do you feel me on this topic? Tell me some other topics you want to see. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I've had a YouTube for a while, but I would just post a video here and there that wouldn't really check it, none of that. So I really want to be active, and I want you guys to be a part of it with me, part of the journey. So please subscribe, share, like, hit the bell notification, and let me know how I can entertain you, or what other topics I can give you. All right, so I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah. Bye.